Hi guys! Welcome back to Money and She. And this is our week 10! Yay! Of grade She. Yay! So guys, again, thank you for everyone who already subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Okay, so last week, we discussed about linking the current events to the stock market. So this week, our topic will be to create an exit strategy and stop loss. Okay? So, if you're ready, let's start.
As you can see, this is home, and the reason why I'm using home is because I actually have this, and I did the cost averaging for this one. Again, you only do cost averaging if in your re-evaluation, sure kayo na tataas siya ulit. Kasi if hindi kayo sure, then there's a different strategy to do that, and we'll discuss that after this. Again, I'm using home kasi nakalimutan ko na may shares ako sa home. Sobrang funny kasi I bought at IPO, honestly. And then after a few days, I realized walang nangyayari. So binenta ko kaagad yung shares ko sa Call Financials. And then parang recently, I think mga around April yon, I checked. Tapos nagulat ako dun sa BDO Nomura na I have 1,000 shares pala doon. So, na-shock ako. Sobrang baba na niya ngayon. Anyways, so this is the reason why. And I did cost averaging here. And that's gonna be our example for today. Ayan. So, because I bought it at 11.50, yan siya. And then you can see naman what happened in the price, diba? It was just sideways for like from October to January. And then eventually it went down nung January pa lang. And then February, nag-move lang siya sideways again. Tapos umakyat siya. Tapos bumaba ulit siya since coronavirus. And ito na nga siya. Bumaba siya up to 4.3, diba? Tapos, ayan, I think I bought at 5.68. So, after that, nag-move lang siya sideways. Tapos, bumaba ulit siya. Nakaka-stress, diba? Tapos, ayan na nga, bigla na siyang, nag-8 siya actually. Tapos, bumaba ulit siya ng 7.3. So, nung nag-8 siya, hindi ko pa siya binenta. Pero, ito kasi, as you remember last week, medyo pull back yung market kasi sobrang laki na nung tinaas niya nung market as a whole, tumaas siya talaga. So, of course, if mataas, kailangan may mag-recover, 'di ba? May mag-gain, take na ng gains, kaya bumaba ulit siya. And hopefully this week, umakyat siya ulit. That's what we're seeing in the market. Hopefully. Pero we don't know really what's gonna happen. So, ayan. So, may idea na kayo what happened to home. So, bumili ulit ako nung April 27 ng 1,000 shares for home para bumaba yung cost natin. So, you will not be able to see it here. Pero I created this. I-upload ko to. I'll put the link below rin sa description para you can use it in the future. So, ayan. So, as you can see, nung binili ko siya, October 10, it was at 11.50, 1,000 shares. So, this is the total cost, diba? And then, I bought another shares na 5.6. As you can see, diba? Kalahati. So, yan. Dito, i-input nyo lang yung new shares na binili nyo. Yung purchase price, then yung quantity. Tapos, yung fees. Syempre, importante kasama sa calculation yung fees, ha. You can see na ito na yung total cost mo. So, from 11,000, 17,000 yung total cost ko sa kanya. And then, the total holding period as of today, from the inception day, yung sa una ko siya nabili, nasa 248 na siya. So, na siya, medyo matagal na siya na nakaset sa portfolio ko. Pero okay lang, holding period ko naman maximum nasa 2 years. So, So, because of the averaging, yung cost ko from 11.50 per shares, 8.6 na lang siya. 'Di ba? And because yung current price niya nag 7.3, ang loss natin is 15% na lang. Tapos, in terms of peso, it's 2,600. Make sure na you understand, ha, out of the 17,000 na ininvest mo, 2,000 yung loss mo. So, 15,000 na lang yung pera mo ngayon. Kasi minsan pagka nakatingin ka sa percentage, hindi mo napapansin na malaki na pala yun. So, 2,000 is big, di ba? Makakabili na tayo ng mango na, na clothes dyan, di ba, na dress. So, sayang yan. We want to gain that back. So, for example, for home, ang strategy ko sa kanya is makalabas lang. So, I don't really mind if I gain. I just want to recover yung cost ko, which is 17,000. Again, I don't buy shares na maglo-loss ako talaga, or alam niyo yun, I don't want to lose any money. I want to either zero gain or higher. Yun lang. So, that's why this is my strategy. So, it depends on the person naman. What's your strategy if you're really for upside or ganyan. So, iba naman yung gagawin nyo. But for me, kasi I'm an investor, I want my money to gain in the stocks market, not lose money. So, I only invest on stocks na sure ako na mag-appreciate. If not now, in the future. So, I can hold on to it. Yung holding power natin. So, at this point, I am quite sure na ma-achieve ko naman yung 8.6 and I can exit at this price. So, siguro I'll exit at 8.9, the maximum, or 9 if kaya, di ba? Why not? So, if the price goes to 9, di may 5% gain pa ako. But, let's say, we didn't do the, let's put that back. Let's just say we did not cost average. Di ako bumili. Walang nangyari. So, yung loss ko is 37% or 4,200. Mas malaki yan kasi dalawang dress na yan. 'Di ba? Or shoes, 'di ba? Bakit ko naman ibibigay sa stocks yan? So, syempre hindi, 'di ba? So, what if I was able to buy at 4.5 naman? Di 9% na lang, 'di ba? So that's the beauty of cost averaging or averaging down kasi bumababa yung unit price mo at tapos mas mabilis kang makaka-exit. So, you only do that again. Make sure kayong tataas yung stock. So, ako I'm sure tataas siya kasi some of my furnitures I buy in all homes, 'di ba? So, therefore, feeling ko, tataas siya. Pero if I don't buy at Whole Home, sabihin na natin ayoko sa All Homes talaga, Mandaue yung binibilan ko. I buy din sa Mandaue, pero ayun, di dapat hindi ako bumili in the first place, 'di ba? So, yun lang naman yung considerations natin. Okay? So, next one gagawin naman natin is yung cut loss. Sa mga gustong mag-day trade, kunyari, hindi mo naman maiwasan, gusto mo i-try, hindi naman masama yun. Pero make sure lang na you know when to exit if ever na hindi siya kagaya ng sinasabi ng friends mo na amazing, di ba? If you are a photographer like me, you know the rule of thirds. So, I apply that as well in stocks trading. Rule of thirds, X divided by 3. So, guys, ganun lang yon. Every time you do a trade, aside from the fact na syempre dapat naglalog kayo talaga ng trade nyo, especially if you want to be very professional in this type of stuff, you have to make sure that you log all of your trades para you can see your hit rate, ilang percent ba yung tama mo sa mali mo. Yun, very important yun. So, at this point, you have to also put all your target gains. Hindi na pwedeng nagtitrade ka, wala kang target, di ba? Hindi ganun mag-trade. So, kung akala nyo, pasok lang kayo ng pasok, tiradan ng tapos wala na kayong na yun tumaas. So, hindi nyo alam kung kailan kayo exit. So, every trade requires a certain target gain. And that is based on your calculation and based on your indicators. Yung sa ginagamit, yung technical analysis. So, let's just say, some people kasi, they have a required, gain. Like, for me, there's hundreds of stocks. Pero, syempre, I choose only the gains that is, right sa gusto ko. Kunyari, 20% ang gusto kong gain. So, I will not enter into a trade unless I'm sure I'll get 20%. 'Di ba? So, pero let's say yung iba, okay na sila sa 10%. So, gayahin natin. Gawin muna natin 10% para may variation tayo right now. Let's just say, let's say, SurePass. right now the price is 1.9. Let's just say you enter at this price. Of course, you have to add the fees then. Okay, at this point, we will exclude the cost of fees in terms of target price. So, hindi muna natin siya i-add. We'll just assume na sa target price mo, you assumed already includes your cost. So let's just say cost mo is 1% and that becomes 20%. So you can make it 21% para included yung cost mo. Pero at this point, wag mo na. Anyway, so yan, diretso na tayo. So 1/3. So if you have a target gain of 20%, so the target price is 2.28. So at 1.9, you sell at 2.28. If you are looking at Jollibee and you're looking at 10% increase, so at 145, you sell at 159. Buy 145, sell 159.50. Now, if you are wrong with your analysis and your indicators, syempre, instead na pataas, pababa siya. So, the first cut loss is the rule of third, 1/3 of your expected gain. So, 2.28 minus 1.9, 1/3 of that minus the purchase price is 1.77. That is your first out. That's the first price that you should go out. So, that's just my rule. Kasi ako, I think if it goes down, you can also use indicators. Pero at that point kasi, you should move fast. So, this is a strategy that you can do in case you have a very wrong analysis. And sometimes it takes a while for you to actually think of an analysis, diba? So, better yet, you execute your trade immediately, then reevaluate if that's the case. Kasi again, if you do day trade, mabilis yan. So, dahil mabilis, kailangan mabilis kang kumilos, mabilis kang mag-isip. So, if you cannot think that fast, then you should have already a plan at the back of your mind. So, let's just say you can think, you can reevaluate, then good siya, diba? Hindi mo na kailangan i-execute to. But, if nangangarag ka, like some of us, very emotional, some of us, hindi makapag-isip, nasa stress, ganyan, hindi cannot work under pressure, sabihin na natin gano'n. No grace under pressure. May mga ganon, di ba? Hindi sila makapag-isip. So, that's why it's very important that you create an exit strategy. And at this point, hindi mo na kailangan mag-isip, di ba? Out ka kaagad. Manage yung loss mo. 1/3 of your expected gain. So, kung mataas, kunyari, 10% yung expected mo na gain. So, by the rule of third, if you are wrong with your analysis, then the maximum loss that you will have is 3.3%. In 20, 6.6%, diba? So, that's the loss that you will gain. If tama ka, di 20%. If mali ka, 6%. If tama ka, 10%. If mali ka, 3% loss. Okay? Now, we move to the second cut loss. Kunyari, na-miss out mo tong loss na tapos bumaba siya ulit. Now, there are times na pwede siya mag-rebound or gusto mo mag-antay, ganyan. Your next cut loss could be your, like, 1/3 of your stock price. Okay, so 30% loss na yan. This one, I use this mostly for position trading. So, if this happens, actually, I reevaluate kasi you have time naman usually in position trading. Pero sometimes, nakakalimutan mo talaga. Kagaya si Home, nakalimutan ko siya. Guys, huwag niyo kakalimutan yung mga shares niyo. Kaya importanteng naglalog kayo. Bakit hindi ko ba nilog yun? Anyway, so, ganun lang yan, guys. So, make sure that you should know yourself, especially when you do trading. You should know yourself more than anyone else kasi you can say kung ano yung klase ng trade na kaya mong gawin. At this point, kaya mo bang magbigla ang calculation, bigla ang analysis? Of course, if you haven't done that yet, especially kung baguhan ka, nag-uumpisa ka pa lang, it's better that you do this ahead of time para hindi mo na kailangan mag-isip masyado. Kasi at the beginning, you are struggling pa to understand everything. So, when that happens, at least safe naman yung money mo at most, diba, 1/3 of your gain. So that's the one strategy that I use that you can use as well.
Guys, I will share with you the Excel file as a gift para sa inyo. Of course, I'm so thankful for your support. So I will put it on the link below. You can also find it in the information section para you can just download it from my website. It's my shop website. Sorry, wala pa akong Moni and She website myself. So I'll just use my existing one kasi mahirap gumawa ng sariling website. Ayan guys, so thank you so much again for watching. And maraming salamat sa lahat nung nag-subscribe na. And thank you so much for sharing the video as well. I hope you learned something new again. And if you have some questions and some requests, please put it in the comment below. Don't worry, I'm listing all of that. Ang daming requests. So we'll try to tackle everything as much as we can. So don't worry. We'll do everything for that. Okay? Thank you for supporting. And ayun lang. Have a great day. Bye!